Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Rosemary Forsythe, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulabont as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Nice of you to join us. I think you're going to have a good time here today because we have some wonderful people on this here now stage.
Yes.
I greet you one and all. Those of you who watch daytime dramas, this beautiful face will be familiar to you. Rosemary Forsythe is one of our big stars in daytime drama, and she's got a movie coming out. What's that called?
It's called Gray Lady Down.
Gray Lady Down.
Charlton Heston and Stacy Keach.
Yes. Now, Rosemary, I know you work daytimes and you don't have a chance to see this program. You don't have a chance to see this program much?
Is that for me or for you?
We have a little tradition here. Whenever we have a new kid on the block,
Call in a stunt, man.
whenever we have a new kid on the block, which you are now.
Yes.
Come here. The celebrities here, the other five, will do a little brisk, polite applause to welcome you as I welcome you in my way.
Keep working after the candle's gone.
Welcome.
No, that's it.
That's it.
You got the limit.
Okay, all right, all of you ready to
Yeah,
greet our
ready.
two players here, Don Gordon and Mary Franz. How are you, champ?
Fine, never better.
Never better.
I hope.
You know why he says that with a big smile? He's got $5,600. What are you going to do with that money, Don? Have you thought
Well, I
about
really
it?
hadn't given that much thought.
You really haven't thought about it?
No?
Because we can't take it away from you. It's yours.
Good.
Now, we're in the middle of round one here. Hello, Mary Franz. You've had your first round question, haven't you?
Right.
And you didn't match anybody, did you?
Right.
All right, that's 40 lashes. No, we'll give him his first rounder, which are a little tougher, as you probably know, and we'll see how he does with his right after we see about this. Oh, round one. There it is, the middle of round one. Don Gordon, this is your first rounder, a little tougher, remember. At the restaurant, Milton said, "Waiter, there's a strand of hair in my soup." And the waiter said, "That's because it's blank soup." Now that's an easy one, it seems to me.
It is?
Well, I don't know. Round one questions are usually tough, but to me, that's easy.
That's because it's...
For you, it's difficult. For me, it's easy. One more time. Waiter, there's a strand of hair in my soup. And the waiter said, "That's because it's blank soup."
I got it. I don't think I've got it, but I wrote down something in
That's good. That's
Is that good?
exactly what is required
Oh,
of
is
you.
it?
Yes. How's Nipsey?
I'm hanging on, hoping and groping.
All right.
Oh, that's
They're
good. I
still.
like
Are you still writing? Oh, he's writing. Now he's finished. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Now, Don Gordon.
Oh, I got another answer.
You want to
Too
change
late.
it? Can you do it in 20 seconds?
What's
All right, do
this?
it quickly. Whatever you.
Spell it.
Oh, how
I got it.
oh,
That's
that's
so
nice.
much better.
All right. Don Gordon. At the restaurant, Milton said, "Waiter, there's a strand of hair in my soup." And the waiter said, "That's because it's blank soup."
So he doesn't think it's
Head soup.
What?
What soup?
Now, apparently the audience understands the question,
Better than I.
and apparently you don't. Okay. Now there are a couple of good choices, as there always are in round one questions.
Yeah, I
Nipsey-
thought I had a definitive answer and the jokes to go with it, but after he committed Harry Carey, I said, rabbit.
Rabbit.
Kind of hair.
Hair is another name for rabbit, as you well know, Don. So well done, Nipsey.
Peace and
You've
love.
done your homework, haven't you? What do you say?
Well, now that you explain it about the hare and the rabbit, I get it.
Yeah.
Up until then, I said it was person soup.
Person soup.
You turn on me now, you creep. When you, what about you?
Okay.
Said, that's swell, hon.
Yes.
When you let me put it in the slot and everything.
Okay. Hello, Charles.
Toupee chowder.
He wants Don Gordon. Said-
better know
and the
how to
waiter
talk.
said, that's because it's head soup. That's what he's saying.
That's what the man said.
That's what the man said. What do you say there, my dear?
I say rabbit.
Rabbit. Very good. Okay, you can throw that one away in the slot. You are finished with it. Right.
Thanks a lot.
Rabita.
Rabita. Yeah. How about a little head soup there, Joyce?
No, I didn't think of head soup. But
You didn't?
No, the first one I put in there before I thought of the second one, I thought was herringbone soup.
Herringbone.
No, but I put rabbit.
Rabbit, all right. So there we are at the end of round one. They both
You
had
did
tough
say
questions,
herringbone.
and we have no score. And now, Mary Franz, you may have A or B.
I'll try B again.
Okay, Mary, here we go. Everybody plays. Van Gogh. You remember him?
Oh, yes.
Van Gogh. Or Van Gogh, as some people say incorrectly.
Not past Gawk.
Right.
Well-known saying.
Van Gogh was really an artist. After he cut off his ear, he blanked it.
I get that thing. I really think I do.
Look how excited Mary Franz is about the question.
Well, after that first round one.
What a puss she has.
Van Gogh was really an artist, Mary. After he cut off his ear, he blanked it. Think about it.
Aren't the lights different today?
Are the lights different
I
today?
think so. No?
No, the lights look the same to me.
Maybe I
Everything
cleaned
looks
my
terrific.
glasses.
You know, Mark Breslow
I
wouldn't
think
let
it's
the
just
lights
that
be
I-
different. Hello, Mary.
Do it.
Van Gogh was really an artist. After he cut off his ear, he blanked it.
He painted it.
He painted it. After he cut off his ear, he
After he cut off his ear, he said, what? And he painted it.
painted it. One for Mary. Brett?
I don't know what Charles has, but if he has the same answer I do, he didn't get it from me.
Okay. Well, that's very kind of you to admit that.
Paint.
Painted. Two for Mary. Mary
My
wants
mother said never copy from anybody wearing a pool table top. Frame.
He framed it. All right. Now, wait a minute. An artist would frame
all
it.
be
You know,
true.
that's one of the possibilities. You know, all of these questions just can't have one answer only.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Why? Are they going to boo you?
No.
Now, listen, this is her first time on the show, and if she has a rotten answer, which is altogether possible, please don't boo her because she feels a little insecure. Hello.
Hi.
Painted is what we're looking for.
You want to know what I have?
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Varnished.
He varnished it.
Don't boo. No boo.
So that would be, you know, to preserve it, you see, and
Right.
keep it for...
Perch. Just
Now,
painted.
painted. Three for Mary. After he cut off his ear, he painted it, Joyce.
Well, first of all, you know why I cut off his ear?
Why?
Because he wanted to be earmarked for success.
They're
like
on.
that.
I think they're on to you, Joyce.
That's two,
I
George.
thought that was good. wasn't painted.
Okay. 4 for Mary. Okay, champ, we'll go to work right after this message for America and see if you can catch up with her. Hurry right back. Hello there. Now, Don, you got a match 4 to tie, 5 to win. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Here goes a champ. When the Siamese twins, Tommy and Timmy, went to the bar, they got so drunk they started blanking in stereo.
Well, sweetheart, I'm sorry. No, I heard that, but there was a little part in there in the middle.
When the Siamese twins, Tommy and Timmy, went to the bar, they got so drunk they started blanking in stereo. Went to the bar, got drunk, started blanking in stereo. They're Siamese twins, remember?
Yes. You about the guy
I
went
don't
out with the 2
understand.
Siamese twins said,
No.
did you have any fun? He said, yes and no.
Are you finished?
I am.
Well, then you put that in the slot.
All right.
Attaboy.
Nag, nag, nag.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Here we go, Charles. Have you thought about it?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. When the Siamese twins, Tommy and Timmy, went to the bar, they got so drunk they started blanking in stereo.
Singing.
Singing in stereo is a good answer. That's not bad. Singing is a reasonable answer. Yes. Hiccuping. Hiccuping in stereo. All right, Brett, what do you got?
I want to ask a question, my darling. Was there a definitive answer?
Yeah, I think singing is one possibility. Yeah, stereo.
Oh, I didn't say any of that stuff. I said belching.
That's another good one.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, Don, you got to match everyone else to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Charles, looking for singing.
I said passing out.
Passing out, so that means Mary Franz wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Congratulations, guys. And say goodbye to Don Gordon.
Thank you very much.
Bundle of money for Don Gordon and gifts, $5,600 for him. So long, Don. There it is, Mary, all for you. Now, let's get right to it. You got 100. You could go over 5,000 here. We polled a recent studio audience, Mary, and we got their best response to this. Hope blank. Now, the answer they gave most frequently will get you $500. But you got to match it, you see. And if you match the middle one, you get $250. And then matching the bottom one gets you $100. And you can get some help from our celebrities.
Richard?
Something that I gave Brett for Christmas, a hope chest.
Hope chest, yes. Okay.
Nipsey?
Nipsey, we got one.
A famous gem, Hope Diamond.
Hope Diamond. Right.
Brett?
what about Hope Lang?
What about Hope Lang?
I don't want to leave her out.
Right. Sweet, lovely, beautiful Hope Lang.
This is Muir.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Charles. Charles, I gave her first job in television when she was just a young lady, and she was just wonderful. Now, we are looking for either Hope Diamond, Hope Lang, or Hope Chest up there. And if you want to reject all those and give us a better idea, you are permitted to do so at this time.
That's easy
Hope
for you to
Chest.
say.
Hope Chest. What was that? Okay. Hope Chest. Looking for a chest. Okay. I think you're doing okay, my dear.
Got a glass head. We
Didn't
can
have
see
to
what
come
you're
here,
thinking.
That was Richard's answer. Let's see if we get a chest under the $100 number. Hope, faith, and charity. Okay.
Yes,
I like
that's right.
that.
Hope Chest,
That's
are you
why
under
I
the
discarded
$250 number? Yes, you are indeed. Congratulations to you. Pick up another $250. Now you got $350 altogether. What do you think's under the big one? Hope Lang. Well, it's got to be Hope Lang because she's, a very
Hope is a
famous
thing with
actress,
feathers.
isn't she? All right, slide it. Yeah. So there you are. You got 250 more. And Mary, you're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. And you'll have to match one celebrity to get that amount of money.
I'll take Richard.
Okay.
I must be back by 10 a.m.
Now you stand up there, easy tape and face me, and I'll get the $2,500 question and put it to you. And here it is. It's worth $2,500. Goes like this. Blank cover. C-O-V-E-R. Blank cover. C-O-V-E-R. Okay, Mary. Richard's finished. Now we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his, and we give you the money. That's all there is to it. Blank cover.
Book cover.
Book cover. Okay. Let's see if he's got book cover and you get the money. Richard, she says book cover will match you for the $2,500.
That's what I threw away.
You threw away book
I
cover?
did. And wrote undercover.
Undercover.
Don't show
There it
me your
is.
side.
Oh, too bad. Well, they're
Well,
both
I
good
suddenly
answers.
had vibes about undercover.
Yes. What gave you the vibes about undercover?
I
I
was
see,
thinking
yeah.
of Hope Chest.
Hope,
and all
yes,
those
of course, naturally. Mary, you're going to meet another player a little bit later. Right now, we have to do a little business with America. Here we go with a new player. Let's all welcome Kathy Jenkins. Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Now, we want to find out a little bit about Kathy Jenkins before we proceed here.
Okay. My name is Kathy Jenkins.
You're Kathy Jenkins.
That's-
I knew I heard it somewhere. That's Kathy Jenkins, right.
I'm from Upland, California.
Upland,
It's by Cucamonga, right by Cucamonga.
near Cucamonga.
Right it, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm married to a really god-awful husband. Got 4 bad kids. Really,
Really?
terrible. Yeah, not really, guys.
You know
no,
why
no,
she's
no.
funning us? Because everybody comes up here and say, "Oh, I'm married to a super wonderful husband, and I have wonderful children." So I guess just as a
No.
little antidote, you thought you'd say you have a god-awful husband.
Right.
But he's
right.
okay.
He's neat, really
The
is.
kids are okay, too.
Yep. I've got 4, Carrie 14, Mark 11, John 10, and Joe 6. And
Right.
I bowl, vice president of the PTA
Yep.
at school.
Right.
And I love to fish and water skiing. That's about it.
Fish and water ski
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yes. I'm
Terrific.
Tricky.
Yeah, I want to see that sometime. Now, one little thing, Kathy.
Okay, don't bang.
When you do this, you see,
Yeah.
it sounds like in the control room as if the natives are restless.
I
and
know,
they're all
they
gonna
told
get
me
us.
not to do it. I know.
They're coming after us. Okay.
Come on,
Thank you. Now, Kathy, it's up to you to have A or B here.
B.
B it is, and away we go. Ugly Edna was such an ugly baby.
How ugly was she?
Let me tell you how ugly her baby was. Such an ugly baby, her relatives wouldn't kiss her. Instead, they tossed blanks into her crib. Ugly Edna was so ugly. Such an ugly baby, her relatives wouldn't kiss her. Instead, they tossed blanks into her crib.
You know I love babies, and that just breaks my heart.
Oh,
When
yes. All
does.
babies are cute and
All
adorable.
babies are adorable.
All
I've never
the young
seen a
of
baby.
all species are adorable.
Oh, thank you.
It's only when they
Have you
get
ever
old enough to
seen-
sash your back that you
Right.
don't care for them.
Oh, this is anything you
A
say
young
is
rat.
dreadful when you're talking about babies.
Well, we're just fun. You know, we're really not serious here. You're not writing the Dead Sea Scrolls
Want
after all,
bet?
Rosemary. It's just a little game. Here we go. Kathy Jenkins. Ugly Edna was such an ugly baby, her relatives wouldn't kiss her. Instead, they tossed blanks into her crib.
Oh, God. I don't know. Oh, God, I don't know.
What?
I
Now,
know.
Kathy,
I know. I know.
what
You have to say something.
what would
I
your
know.
rotten husband say if he were here?
Oh, I don't know.
They tossed-
Rattles.
Rattles
Yeah.
into.
I know
Okay.
it. I know it.
All right, rattles is the answer.
Rattlesnake
She couldn't think of anything, so she finally said something, and it's better than saying nothing, because then we ain't got no show. Nipsey.
That's what you
When
got.
Edna's baby was born, the doctor said, "Please don't frown. He's really a beautiful baby, but you're looking at him upside down." Bones!
Bones is a good answer. Brett, Bones is a good answer.
I think that Bones is definitely the definitive answer.
Right.
but I couldn't say that because I feel so kindly and I love babies so much.
Hand grenade.
I said rocks.
Oh. Charles?
Strange answer, but think about it. Used corn cobs.
Of course.
Use corn.
All right. So,
Yeah, old Sears Roebuck days, huh?
her relatives wouldn't kiss this ugly baby. Instead, they tossed rattles into her crib, according to Kathy, and that's what we have so far. What do you say? You got a rotten one, too?
Oh,
You couldn't think of anything either?
Oh.
Well, you got to show it anyway, even if it's rotten.
tear gas.
Oh!
Isn't that ugly? It's so ugly.
Rosemary
That's so
Forsythe.
ugly. I'm
I
pink.
mean, we have had some hostile
gentle
celebrities on this
I'm
program.
so sorry. That's
but
really
that
not me.
is the most hostile thing. You must come to my dressing room for several hours afterwards. And
I
we'll
need to
talk.
talk about
Yes,
this.
right. Richard?
Bone.
Bone. That's the answer. Joyce.
Oh, you know, I was so upset. I was trying to read your card and I thought it said bombs. I thought that's I said bones too.
Bones. Okay. Bones is what we have. There we are in the middle of round one, and Mary, you stand by, but right now you stand by for this message, okay? That's all there is for today, but there'll be more tomorrow here on Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn, goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. Get ready to match the stars. Robert Urich, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Jamie Lynn Bauer, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. People. Yes. They're very enthusiastic because you're all such beautiful, gifted people.
That's true.
Listen, you do not have to participate in this audience. It's just for our four regulars here. We do a little thing here when we have new kids on the block. We give them a brief round of brisk applause for Robert Urich and Jamie Lynn Bauer. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. Now, she confessed to me in the makeup room a little while ago that she's never seen the show, so she doesn't know the tradition here that when we got someone new on the block, we do a lot of kissing on this show. Hold my microphone, would you please, here.
Wait,
He is now approaching the green.
Yes.
I just thought it over.
What?
I did the wrong thing in that piece of business. I held the microphone and you kissed the girl.
That's right.
You'll never catch me again.
Now, Brett,
Yes, dear.
see, you have to take care of
Oh,
this. See,
can't-
no.
All right, wait a minute.
Now, don't get it in your eye. Okay.
in my mouth?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Isn't he
Now, wait a minute. You're regulars here. You've been here. We've been here before. Cut. Now, what do you say we say hello to our
post office.
Let's say hello to Lynn Taylor over here, shall we? How are you?
Fine.
Good. Now, if you were with us, if you tuned in last time, you remember there were two ladies sitting here. We were in the middle of a game, and as you can plainly see, there is only one lady sitting here, Lynn Taylor. Her opponent, Vicky Gerald, is unable to return to play the game, so under the circumstances...
Well, you should explain why. Gene kissed her.
No. Under this circumstance, Lynn Taylor wins the game by default. So, Lynn, you can now go on to play the super match, okay? And we'll do that right after these messages for you. Here we are. Come on, snap out of it now. Lynn Taylor here is going to have a go at the Big Apple. You ready, Lynn?
I'm ready.
All right, let's try it. Lynn, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Swan blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one brings you $100. Whom do you call on for a little help?
Richard.
What do you say, Richard?
Something that Gene does for me in the dressing room. Swan Lake.
Swan Lake.
The land.
Would you like to see my turnout? How about that?
Very nice.
That's it. That's the first step. Who else?
Brett.
How about Swan Song?
Swan Song. I do that once in a while, too.
Gary.
Well, that's my third choice.
Yes. Third is hard.
Let me find it. Oh, Swan Dive.
Swan Dive. You got three now. Swan Lake, Swan Song, and Swan Dive.
Swan Dive.
Swan Dive. That was a third choice. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Let's begin at the bottom as usual and reveal, if you would please, sir, the $100 response. Swan Song. That's the one that Brett gave you. All right, we're looking for Swan Dive. Here we go with a $250 response. Swan Dive. Congratulations, you've got it. $250. What do you think is up there?
Side Lake.
You think it's Lake?
Yes.
Is she right? Is Lake up there? Okay, Earl, slide it. Swan Lake it is. Okay, you wouldn't listen to him, eh? Now, you got $250. You're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. Whom do you call on for an assist here now?
Brett.
Brett, you get ready to write, and Lynn will face me, and here we go with a $2,500 question. Pass the blank. Pass the blank. Finished. Now, Lynn, it's up to you to give us an answer which you think will match hers. What do you say to this? Pass the...
Salt and pepper.
Pass the salt and pepper. You think that's wrong? You're all owing. What would you say? Butter.
Oh, pass the butter.
They're mostly saying pass the butter. Well, find out. Cool it. Brett, she says pass the salt and pepper will match. What do you say for $2,500?
I'm so sure I was right. I thought pass the buck.
Pass the buck. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. Now, Lynn, you've got your $700, and you're going to meet another player right now. And here, let's welcome Chuck Vining. What do you say, Chuck? Okay. Chuck, you know Lynn?
Sure do.
Now, we welcome you, Chuck, and we ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Gene, I'm a Chicago native, but I feel like a California native now. I served in the United States Marine Corps in World War II. I'm an insurance claims investigator. I have 3 children, a son 28, a daughter 22, and a daughter 2.
Oops. What's her name? Oops.
Oops. No? We thought it was an accident, too, but I watched the birth.
Oh, you
And
did?
When they unclenched the fist, there was the pill.
Oh, there was the pill. Okay, Chuck. I'll straight for you anytime that you want. Are you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. You make a decision, A or B.
A, B, please, Jim.
A it is. Here it is. Chuck's first round question goes as follows. Dumb Dora wanted to preserve her beautiful looks forever. So Dumb Dora put blank on her face. Wanted to preserve her good looks forever. So Dumb Dora put blank on her face. Now this is an easy one. There's one very obvious answer.
Preserve her good looks.
Wanted to preserve her good looks forever, so Dumb Dora put blank on her face.
And a melody in her
Her
heart.
heart. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Blank on your face.
I haven't finished yet.
You can say that again.
A book.
Wait, we are. Oh, okay.
Go ahead. All right. All
Is
right.
there any?
The
Go
audience
ahead.
has
Now,
got
Brett.
I'm all ready.
Okay. Chuck, Dumb Dora wanted to preserve her beautiful looks forever, so Dumb Dora put blank on her face.
Really?
Yes.
I'll say cement.
Cement. That's reminiscent of Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Cement?
Shoved her face in cement. What do you say?
It's a terrific answer.
Yes. Have you got the answer? Now, wait a minute. He may
This is
have
a lot
ter-
like cement.
What is
Yeah.
Plaster.
it? Plaster. No, no one's come to my answer yet. Let's see what you have to say there.
They're just applauding another pretty face. I said, and I was going to say cement, but I changed my mind because you said it was easy, right? And I
Yes,
thought,
and easy.
I've got it. And I said, wait a minute. I said, no, everybody hold it.
It's a three-part
No,
answer.
Bronze, as in bronzing the baby's shoes.
Absolutely, that's the good answer.
Oh,
Put bronze on her face. Don't boo me. I'm the star of this show.
he's our leader.
Oh,
we have
bronze
to
your
be kind.
face.
What do you say?
I'm not saying that you're arrogant or anything, Mr. Rayburn, but
What?
there is another good answer.
What?
Formaldehyde.
You don't understand that.
Formaldehyde. Yes, that's
That's the
embalming
answer.
fluid. I don't know. I think bronze is a little better because you think of it in terms of bronzing baby shoes. What do you say there, new kid on the block?
Well, the new kid on the block says it's the oldest and dirtiest mask there is, and that's mud.
Mud. That's a preservative. Okay, Richard.
Son of formaldehyde.
Okay. And Fanny.
Yes, before we go on, talking about preserving beauty, Richard and I want to know why Brett's makeup man wears a white gown and rubber gloves. I said embalming fluid.
Embalming fluid.
Good girl.
That's formaldehyde. So, Chuck, that's zip for you on your round one question, but they're tough, so do not be disheartened there. We'll get to your first round question in a moment or so, Lynn, but right now, we want to pass this message along. Here we go. Your first round question, Lynn Taylor, listen carefully. This is it. Brenda said,
What?
my husband finally agreed that we kept our bedroom too cold. Because when we woke up this morning, we discovered a blank in bed with us. That's how cold the bedroom was. There was a blank in bed with us.
That's a nice answer.
I have a,
You know, I have lost all
You have a
my
question?
glasses.
You what?
I have lost all my glasses. It's the only pair I have left.
And they're
And they're
tinted.
dark.
Yes.
And I
Okay.
have to stumble
They're
around.
Charles's.
And they're Charles. Yes, they're
They're
dark
dark.
and they belong to Charles Nelson Riley.
You finish your answer, Gary.
Almost.
Good.
Okay, you go
All
now.
right. All right.
It's all right.
Okay, Lynn Taylor. Brenda said, my husband finally agreed that we kept the bedroom too cold because when we woke up this morning, we discovered a blank in bed with us.
Polar bear.
Polar bear, she said. Good answer. What do you say, Bob?
I thought maybe Eskimo, but I said polar bear.
Polar bear. Good. Right. Eskimo would be a little more interesting, wouldn't it? What do you say?
First, I thought Eskimo.
Yeah.
So she put it down.
And then I just pushed right by that. And then I thought polar bear.
Yeah.
I pushed right by that and said seal.
A seal. Okay.
Don't fool me, I don't have any other glasses.
And she's wearing a hearing aid on top of it. What do you say?
I guess it's just because I had a rest or something, but I said polar bear.
Oh, you've been away for a while. That's very good for a first round question. They're usually tougher. What do you say, Jamie?
Well, first I put a polar bear, but I decided that I'd come up with an abominable snowman.
The abominable snowman.
All right.
He's identified with cold weather in the north, and now this is her first time out, so treat her kindly.
Please.
What do you say?
Well, first I thought Robert,
Yeah.
and I thought Brett,
Yeah.
and I thought Jamie.
Right.
I said, how the heck with it, polar bear?
Yes.
Every time I look at that shirt you're wearing, I think da 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 da.
For a duck, maybe somebody's mother.
Yes. Well, first I thought I'd better go home.
Yeah.
Then I thought of polar bear.
Oh.
Yay!
Most unusual. Okay, Chuck, you got your work cut out for you.
Stick with A, Gene.
A it is. Here we go. Bucktooth Betty is so bucktoothed.
How about toothfish?
I tell you, yesterday her husband used her teeth as a blank. That's how bucktooth she is.
So bucktooth yesterday.
Yesterday, her husband used her teeth as a blank. That's how bucktooth she was.
No, that's toothless, sweetheart.
No, that's bucktooth.
You got it wrong.
Bucktooth.
Well, look what it is. Look at me, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right.
This is main and toothless.
I see. Okay. Good.
You copied my answer. I just want everybody to know that. She looked over here and you Oh, I'm sorry. I see it. No, I guess you didn't.
I tell you, Britain's not safe.
Everybody ready? Chuck Vining. Bucktooth Betty is so bucktooth that yesterday her husband used her teeth as a...
Fingernail clippers.
Ping
Oh. Isn't that terrible?
You know, you started out like a house of fire, did a charming interview, did jokes and everything. And then we started the game, and it's been downhill ever since. Okay, he says fingernail clippers. Now we start with you, Robert.
Yes. She was so buck-toothed
that
her
husband used her teeth
for a vegetable chopper.
A vegetable chopper. That's as bad as his. What do you say?
He is just another pretty face. Ask me how thin she was.
How thin? That's not heads. How bucktooth was she?
She's so bucktooth. She's a bottle of it.
That's the perfect answer.
I'm sorry.
Now you got to match everybody else, Chuck, to stay in the business here. Gary?
I'm sorry. I said bottle opener too.
Bottle opener.
Bottle opener.
Gee, I'm sorry to see you go, Chuck. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you, Gene, and the pen. Lovely
Thank you,
people.
sir. We've got a gift for you together with our thanks. Chuck Vining, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. And while he's spinning off, we'll spin this message for you. Pay attention. How do you feel? Here we are with Lynn Taylor once again, who now has $800 to her credit, is going to have another go at over $5,000. You haven't done it yet, have you?
No, I don't think I know what to do up here.
Well, all right, let's try it again. You got another shot at it, Lynn. We polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Blank not included. Now, the answer they gave most often, remember, is 500, then 250 and 100. Whom do you call on over here?
Jamie.
Jamie, what do you say? Blank not included. The first one is always harder than the third one.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Blank not included.
Money not included.
money not included. Hey,
Three relatives in the back
very
cheering
much
for
for
her
dropping by.
answer.
Really,
All right, thank
Splendid
you.
meeting you there. No, stick around there. Who else?
Richard?
Tax not included.
Tax not included.
Brett.
Hello, Brett. Testing 1, 2.
License not included.
License not.
That's not what I had down.
What did you
Come
have
off
there?
and
Down
read it.
here.
Okay. So you've got license not included, money not included, and tax not included. You want one of those?
Tax.
Tax not included is the one we're looking for. Let's find out if it's up here. Now, Lynn, let's reveal the $100 response. Children not included.
Oh, would I had thought of that 16 years ago.
Yeah. Too late. Okay, looking for tax not included. Here's a $250 response. Batteries not included.
That's what I meant to say, batteries.
If I had thought of that 16 years ago, then. Get your batteries recharged. Okay, last chance. Here it is, a $500 response. Congratulations. Oh, boy. You got it. All right. You are partway there. This is the first time you've been here, isn't it? You're up to $1,300 now, Lynn. You're going to play for 10 times $500 or $5,000. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Richard, you get ready to write. Here we go. This little number is worth $5,000, and it goes like this. Blank 5. F-I-V-E. All right, here we go. Blank 5. He's finished with his answer. Lynn, we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you say to that?
I can only think of after 5.
After 5? You don't like that, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Well, you can't think of anything else but after 5. Richard, she says that'll match you for $5,000. What do you say?
Take 5.
Take 5. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, I have many times.
It's a very familiar phrase. Isn't
Yes.
it? Take 5 or give me 5. Or there are a number of good choices here. Lynn, you're going to meet another player in a moment or so. You've got your $1,300. That's yours irrevocably. But right now we're going to pause for this message. Got to quit right here and now. We got a few seconds, though, to remind those of you who are unaware of it that Young and Restless, which is seen on CBS on daytimes here, has done very well with us, and vice versa. They've been very nice to us. They've sent us this pretty lady, Jamie, who's on that show, and they've sent us Trish Stewart and Brenda Dixon, yes. And you're all beautiful and talented, and we're delighted to have you with us.
Thank you.
And this fella here it works on SWAT. You've seen him there many times.
Oh, good.
How many are there in your group? I forgot.
There are 5 of us. They're all backstage.
They're all
yes, rooting me on.
Yes, so don't boo him because...
They're back there, guys.
What is SWAT standard? Special what?
Special Weapons and Tactics.
Yes, and they got them all back there. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olsen speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Bill Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Deborah Lee Scott, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olson, are they ready? Good. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right.
That tie is beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Andy was just saying backstage. Would you hold that, please? There's a certain rust color in the tie that harmonizes with the suit. And it's too bad you're wearing. It's too bad you have to wear the vest because this.
Don't wear the vest then. It looks very nice.
They're a bunch of animals! Animals! No, but I think I'll just wear it without the waistcoat.
I'll hold
for a
your
change.
vest for you.
This rust, you see,
Burn the waistcoat.
No,
Would you like it?
I'll hold it.
Thank you very much. Now
Wait a
we'll
minute.
go over here and we'll say hello to Tricia Wilcox and Shelley Ross. Tricia's the current champ. She won one game and went all the way.
I don't know what came over me. I just slipped that on and became an animal.
Never did that to me. I'll have to try that sometime. Tricia is $5,600. What will you do with that amount of money?
I will own my car.
You'll own your car.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And she's being challenged here by Shelley Ross. We've finished round one. The score is 4-0 in favor of the champ at this moment. Shelley, are you ready to go to work?
Yes, sir.
You got to get your thinking cap on here, and we'll see how she does right after we see about this. All right, now we'll carry on here, push this button, and reveal our second round questions and ask Shelley to make a selection.
B, please.
B for Shelley Ross, everybody plays. In Fat Town, people are so fat. The traffic signs don't say walk, don't walk. Instead, they say blank, don't blank. That's how fat they are. You like that one, huh? I'm glad we finally got to you. Okay.
Stop looking at every answer. I really mean it, Susan. I'll go out on the porch.
I love it when you're angry.
I can't think of nothing.
Well, now, come on now.
Okay.
The traffic signs don't say walk, don't walk.
They
say blank, don't blank. Because the people are fat. F-A-T, fat.
Oh. Okay, am I the only one?
You're the only one. You haven't even got a thought in your head.
Yes, I do. I have.
She is incorrigible. Hello, Shelley Ross. We're going to stop.
I'm never going to get 8 hours sleep again.
In Fat Town, Shelley, people are so fat the traffic signs don't say walk, don't walk. Instead, they say blank, don't blank.
Eat, don't eat.
You don't like that? Listen, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. I couldn't think of anything. That sounds fairly reasonable to me. What'd you say, Bill?
I used to have a guy in my band back home that we called Meatball.
Yes.
And I used to tell people that, he was so fat you couldn't tell whether he was rolling or walking, and I said roll and don't roll.
Roll and don't roll is good.
That's a good one.
What do you say, Brett?
Now, before I give my answer, Charles has a comment on it that he wrote down.
Yes.
I threw it away. I said it was a pathetic answer.
Really?
And it is, I suppose, but it matches. Eat, don't eat.
One for Shelley. Yes.
I used to have a boy in the band of me called
Oh, I've
called Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, yeah.
He's wonderful. And we used to say he didn't walk, he waddled, don't waddle.
Waddle, don't waddle. Now, Shelley, you've got to match all three remaining celebrities on the lower tier to achieve a tie and stay in the game. And Deborah Lee, it is up to you.
Oh, don't put that pressure on me.
Yes, it is up to you, Deborah Lee. This girl is depending on you.
I failed. I said waddle, don't waddle.
Waddle, don't waddle, waddle, don't waddle, waddle, don't waddle. That's the answer. Okay. Rowena. Stand on the tape. And we'll say goodbye to Shelley Ross. We have a 27-year supply of pantyhose we're sending to you,
I can
Shelley
use
Ross.
it, thank you.
Thank you for being with us at Match Game 76. Goodbye. Tricia said she knows this part by heart. And I guess she does. This is her second time up here. She did very well the first time. It's etched in her memory. We'll do it again.
Right.
We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank fire. Now, the answer they gave most often, remember, is worth $500 to you if you match it. For their second most popular answer, if you match that one, you get $250, and then $100 for the third, and three of our celebrities are permitted to help by suggesting answers.
Richard?
Only you can prevent forest fire.
Thank you, officer. Can I proceed now?
Please, carry on.
What was your answer?
Forest fire.
Oh, forest fires. Okay.
How quickly you forgot Smokey.
Yes, Smokey the Bear. One more. You got two more to go, one at a time.
Charles?
At the corral, we had a girl we used to...
Well, it's convincing acting, isn't it?
And we used to call her, and I can tell you from firsthand it was unbelievable.
Oh, golly.
We used to call her, not Golly, that was her sister. We used to call her Spitfire.
Spitfire. You like these 20-minute answers? Okay, you got Spitfire. One more.
Bill?
What do you say, Bill?
We had a girl at the corral, too. We called her Wildfire.
Wildfire. All right, I'll take either one. What? So you got Wildfire, Spitfire, and Forest Fire. Now, Tricia, you can choose one of those or give us one of your own. It's entirely up to you. Whatever you think will be up there on the highest position. What do you say?
Forest?
Forest Fire. That's the one that Richard gave you. All right, let's find out if Forest Fire is up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 number.
Oh,
Campfire.
Even the fires are camp.
Yes, I'm a campfire girl. Now, let's see if we got a forest fire blazing under the $250 number. Light my fire! Well, that's a good answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Last chance for forest fire. Slide it, Earl. Yes! Congratulations! You've got it. Very good! Isn't that marvelous?
Love this game.
Trisha said, I love this game. And no wonder she just picked up another $500. Now she's going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. You got $6,200. You could go over $10,000 now if you do well with this. To collect the money, you've got to match one exactly as you did last time. Whom do you choose?
Oh, Richard.
Richard, you...
Balls of fire!
You are chosen, Richard.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, I will get the $5,000 question. Here it is. Blank glove. Glove. Okay. He made up his mind very quickly, Tricia. We ask you to make up your mind. Give us an answer which you think will match his. Blank glove.
Kid?
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 Kid glove. Well, your family's rooting for you.
They'll root for anything.
They'll root for anything you say? Well, they think you're right. They say Kid Glove is going to do it. How about the rest of the audience? The rest of the audience is saying boxing glove. And he used to be a professional fighter. He had 19 fights. Well, all right.
Lost every one of them.
Lost every one.
Hence the old expression, never kid a kidder.
Oh, she's got the money! Congratulations! You now have Very good. She's a very happy lady. She's got $11,200. Her family's very happy. Her boyfriend's got a big smile on his face.
Don't give him a cent.
Don't give him a cent, right? You hang on to it yourself.
Jewelry
What's that?
I've got some lovely jewelry I'd like to show her upstairs. Real nice.
Well, Tricia, you're going to meet another player in a little bit, but right now we've got to do a little business with America. There's your souvenir card. Now, if you're all ready to meet a new player, let's all welcome Bill Champion. Hello, Bill.
Hi, how you doing?
I love that jacket. Isn't that pretty?
Thank you.
I love your houndstooth jacket, Bill.
Thank you much.
Tell us where you're from.
Inglewood, California.
Inglewood.
Yeah. I have a lovely wife over there, and we're expecting next month.
Really?
Yeah.
He says he's expecting. You mean you're going to buy a car?
I'm going to buy a car for the baby.
You're going to buy a car for the baby?
Yeah.
How long have you been married, Bill?
A little over a year.
How'd you meet your wife?
At work.
At work?
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Well, I'm a bus driver now.
You're a bus driver?
Yeah.
Leave him alone. Good-looking guy like that wearing a nifty houndstooth jacket, he can't be all bad at all. Whoops, there. Bus drivers in California are very courteous.
Yes, they are.
And Bill will give you a slot here of A or B.
We'll take B for Bill and Bus.
Bill and Bus. He wants B.
Reason to be courteous, they haven't shown up for about 3 months.
Yes. They're back now. I thought they're back now. All right, now, Bill, this is all yours. Listen carefully. Harold had such a hangover this morning that at breakfast he put blank in his Rice Krispies. Had such a hangover he put blank in his Rice Krispies.
Put blank in his Rice Krispies.
Blank in his Rice Krispies. He had a hangover.
Don't let them torture you, Bill. You were right to strike. They built that great big conference room.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Come on now, put something down on the card there. You're a creative actress. Just pretend it's an improvisation.
I'll just remember one of my
Yes. Remember a hangover. You don't drink.
No, are you
No.
kidding?
Hi, hon.
My mother would kill me.
Let's see.
Put blank in his Rice Krispies, Brett.
Oh, gosh.
What have I ever done?
Listen to the whistle, listen to the roar.
See, I don't even know how to spell it. I don't like
That's close enough. I'll show you how to spell it. I know what word you want. You want that word?
Yeah, I don't even know how to spell it.
Well, that's the word you're trying to spell. Okay. I got a
My
blue
spelling
ribbon for
teacher's
spelling
gonna
when I was in the 3rd grade.
I know.
Aren't you thrilled with that news? Ready over there? Okay, here we go. Harold has such a hangover this morning that at breakfast he put blank in his Rice Krispies.
Coffee.
Coffee in his Rice Krispies. That'd help, wouldn't it?
Good try.
He said coffee in the Rice Krispies. What do you say?
I say that would sober him up real quick.
Yeah, coffee is a traditional thing to sober up, right?
Yeah, but so is this. I said Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire. Yeah. Yeah, they do that too. And it tastes so bad that, it makes you straighten right up. What do you say?
I said that he put silencers because the noise made his little head hurt.
Silencers. Oh,
You know they go.
Oh, that's very cute. Yes, that's very good, Brett.
Sweetheart.
Yes.
Sorry, I said booze.
Booze is good. A little hair of the dog that bit him. Now, you had a little difficulty with this.
Just the spelling.
Well, there are two things, you know. The hair of the dog that bit you, or coffee would be the two good
Well,
answers.
Harold didn't want to sober up so quickly, so he put liquor.
Liquor, okay. We're looking for a cup of coffee here, sir.
I have it there. I have booze.
You have booze there. please give us a cup of coffee. I'll give you a quarter.
A quarter?
Yes.
All right. I want to have you and your friends not to snap those doors in my little face.
Okay. All right. Well, that's one for you, and yours will be along in a moment. But right now, we've got this coming your way. Here it is. Of course. Now, here we go. Shall we plow on ahead here with this game, Tricia? Right. Your first round question in this game. The baseball fans love to watch Weird Willie the catcher because when Weird Willie catches the baseball, he catches it in his blank. Weird Willie. Good girl.
Thank you.
This is all your hair, isn't it?
Yes.
Very nice.
Even natural color. Don't look at
Yes, that's right. It's that color right down to the roots.
Yeah, right down. All the way.
Don't you dare come down here.
Oh, I've got a secret. Ready? Okay. Tricia Wilcox. Baseball fans love to watch Weird Willie the catcher because when Weird Willie catches the baseball, he catches it in his
Mouth?
mouth. Okay, there's one. She said mouth. What'd you say, Bill Anderson?
Willie's a lot weirder than that.
Uh-oh.
You know how the catcher, he crouches down
Right.
behind the plate, and you've heard of a fly ball? He
Yeah.
catches it in his fly.
Okay. Boy.
He's weird.
Yes, he is weird
Really weird.
indeed. He is weird. What do you say to that?
I think I'll just go right along here. I said, this may be a match now, kids. Everybody listen. Teethus.
Teeth. Mouth. Teeth. Okay, there's one. What'd you say, Charles?
Catches it in his mouth.
In his mouth. All right. That would be weird and very painful, right, Deborah Lee?
Yes. Since a lot of my friends call me Mouth of the Month, I said mouth.
Oh. Does that mean you talk a lot?
Oh, incredibly.
Really?
Go on and on.
Yes.
Constantly on the
She
phone.
does go on, doesn't she? What do you say, Richard?
Oh, shut up. Mouth.
Mouth. 4 for her. And
Teeth.
teeth and mouth is another one. Well, look at that. Now, Bill Champion's got to go to work here and make A or B work for him.
Try B again.
You're going to try B again.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill, it's up to you.
Now, let's go to
Now, he matched one
Right.
person last time. That was Fanny, so she does not play. The rest of you. Hey, did you hear?
What?
Josephine the plumber died.
Aw.
Yes. Josephine has the most unusual grave in the cemetery. Her headstone is a blank. Oh,
Sometimes those questions are so sad,
poignant.
so full of pathos,
Yes.
that I can't get my answer.
Right. Okay. Now, Bill, you're going to have to match 4 to tie. Stay in the game here. All right? Here we go. Josephine the plumber died, and she has the most unusual grave in the cemetery. Her headstone is a blank.
Plunger.
A plunger.
Plunger.
Very good. That's very good. He came up with the definitive answer. What do you say?
I didn't.
You didn't.
No, I said her headstone was a faucet.
A faucet. Dumb!
Oh my gosh.
You've never seen Josephine the plumber, have you? What do you say? Got to match everybody now, Bill. Brett,
Does
we're
that
up to
mean
you.
I am the villainess?
If you don't match him with plunger, you are the villainess.
Bill, hang in there. Plunger.
There's one. We're looking for a plunger, Charles.
Plunger.
You got a plunger there. 5-3 to score. Now, Deborah Lee.
Yeah.
What? Uh-oh.
Sink.
Sink. That means Tricia Wilcox wins the game. Sink. There it is. Well, you did it again. Congratulations. Okay. Now you hang around there on the tape. Don't go away while I say goodbye to Bill Champion here. Listen, Bill, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Really enjoyed myself.
We're going to send you all kinds of crazy gifts, and some that you'll like, too. There goes Bill Champion. So long! While we're spinning him off, we've got these messages for you. How'd it feel? Here we are, and there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to spill your
Coffee.
Coffee, yes, of course. Anyone have anything to say before we go?
You remember how I told you to say goodbye?
How do you say goodbye?
Country and Western goodbye.
Oh, yeah, say that country and Western goodbye.
I thought you were going to say it.
No, I've forgotten how the thing goes.
We
How's
just
it go?
say, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same station.
If the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll be back tomorrow with Match Game 76. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. From We've Got Each Other, Tom Poston, Brett Sommer, Charles Nelson Riley, Marianne Mobley, Richard Dawson. From the Betty White Show, Betty White's, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hi, Johnny. Oh, how are you? Thank you very much. Got a good bunch here in the studio today, and we thank you for joining us at home. You're going to be glad you came because the loonies are out once again. How you feeling?
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Good.
Don't touch any part of his body.
No.
Especially his face. He's got, poor fella's got a little ache there.
You're
but-
too nice to
yeah.
have a tooth.
Yes, but he's
Well,
going
my
to be all
tooth's all right. The gums have to come out.
And this poor lady,
Yes.
let me just kiss your hand.
It's the Geritol set all the way down the line. We all have ailments.
Tom, what disease have you got?
Well, I have something I contracted from the tooth fairy.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what it is. He left more than $1.
Are you all right, Chuck?
I'm fine. I'm just wondering what I'm doing here with these strange people. Gene, I'm fine.
Let's say hello to our two players here, Bertha Lester and Bill Jones. How do you feel, Bertha?
I've been in a nightmare.
You have?
Yeah, but I love it.
She says, I've been in a nightmare, but I love it. She's won over $5,000. That's why she loves it. Now, you've had a chance to think about your winnings and what you're going to do with them, Bertha. What are you going to do with them?
I got bills.
Oh, you got bills. Bill who?
Tax bills.
Oh, tax bills, right. All right, Bertha, you're being opposed here by Bill Jones. We're going to start at the beginning of round two. The score at this moment is 2-1 in your favor. Bill, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we'll finish this game after we do this for you. Here we go. Second and final round. Bill, you have a choice of A or B.
I'll try B.
B it is.
Pick up those little
Dance
feet,
much?
sweetheart.
I like that step.
I'm going to leave it in the act. Carl said to his wife, I have good news and bad news about our new apartment. The good news is it has wall-to-wall carpeting in the living room. The bad news is it has wall-to-wall blank in the kitchen. Now, you matched him in the first round, so Richard, you will lay out. The rest of you, please respond to that. Wall-to-wall blank in the kitchen.
Sure, I heard you, hon.
No, it's
Yes,
very
for such
simple.
a-
Look,
Look at case history.
look now, look what a quick study I am. Good news and bad news about our new apartment. Good news is it has wall-to-wall carpet in the living room. The bad news is it has wall-to-wall blank in the kitchen.
Now, if the police came, would have said house or apartment?
Apartment.
Now you are. Right.
I don't know what it has wall to wall of in the kitchen.
You don't?
I didn't study.
Oh.
You supposed to make up something?
Sure.
That's right.
Oh, because I was never in Carl's house.
Well, you see, you're a creative person. You are an interpretive artist, a creative artist. You write something on the card, put it in the slot, or I will belt you in the mouth.
Oh, why didn't someone tell me the rules of the game?
Okay, here we go, Bill. Carl said to his wife, I have good news and bad news about our new apartment. The good news is it has wall-to-wall carpeting in the living room. The bad news is it has wall-to-wall blank in the kitchen.
Garbage.
Garbage. Garbage was a possibility, I thought. Didn't you, Tom?
I thought garbage was a possibility. I rejected it, however.
Oh, you did?
I rejected it in favor of the New York carpeting. Wall to wall.
Rocha! They love you.
Yes, the audience is bugs.
You didn't hear what he said. He said the audience is bugs. What do you say?
I say that I rejected all that because those are quickly and easily remedied. You have to have something that's tricky to get a hold of and hell to fix and all that. I said holes.
There's wall-to-wall holes in the kitchen.
Well,
Would hurt your
roaches,
foot.
you know, you call in your fumigator, your
And
garbage,
beans
you
all
get
over,
your little broom out and
Yeah.
your trash bag.
It's all right. You've been
I'm
sick.
not a real woman.
Charles.
Throw this away?
Yes. Throw that away. One of the slots there.
Being from New York, like Tom, roaches is the thing.
Right. You ever been in New York, Bill?
Yes, I have. I should have thought of that.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Now,
can see
Marianne.
one on your shoulder there now.
What do you say to this?
Well, oddly enough, I didn't think of garbage or roaches. Does that surprise you?
No.
I didn't think it would. I was
figured
thinking
we
of.
book a weirdo like you. We got to expect weird answers.
You see, that's true, so I can't even object to that. I thought of my own kitchen, and I said grease.
Wall-to-wall grease.
Bad, is
That's
it?
a good answer.
Now, Bill, you've got to
Can't
match.
you take care of that, Betty?
To stay in the game and achieve a tie here. All right, we're going to skip over Richard because he matched in the previous round.
Perfect. Richard just always.
Well, I certainly matched.
I was
Yeah.
just picturing how it must be for Gary Collins. I mean, when Marianne says she's going to slip into the kitchen, she slips into the kitchen. No, I said wall-to-wall ants.
Ants, so that means Bertha wins the game. Hang around right over there for a moment. We say goodbye to Bill Jones. Let him know that many gifts will be coming his way. We thank you for being with us, Bill. A pleasure to meet you. Bill Jones. There he goes. What's that? What'd you say?
My hands are like a wet weather spring.
My hands are like a wet weather spring. Yes. Where are you from again?
Nashville.
Nashville, that's right, yes. Okay, Bertha, you know how this goes. We'll get right to it. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. Lou blank. Now remember, if you match the answer they gave us most frequently, you get $500. If you match the answer they chose as the second most popular one, you get $250 and $100 for matching the third. And you can call on 3 of our 6 celebrities for some suggested answers here.
Richard.
Our old buddy, Ed Asner, Lou Grant.
Lou Grant. There's one.
Charles.
Lou Costello.
Lou Costello.
Brett.
Brett.
Something may come to me. Just a minute. I was wondering if there's anything. Let me keep thinking here. Wait a minute. I've been thinking hard.
Think hard.
Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig. Hey, wasn't that clever the way that just came to her?
You just picked them out of the air.
What are you talking? All right, so you have Lou Gehrig, Lou Grant, and Lou Costello. You can choose one of those or think up one of your own.
Lou Costello. I forgot.
She wants the answer that Charles gave her, Lou Costello. And some of you apparently disagree that that is going to be the big money winner here. We'll find out right now. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Lou Grant was the answer that Richard gave us.
Well, his ratings will improve.
Yeah. That may be a good sign. Costello may be on top. We all thought was going to be on Grant was going to be on top. All right, may we see the $250 number? Lou Rawls, a well-known singer.
Bertha, I think
Aren't
got
you
it.
surprised?
I think Bertha's got it. I really
think
do.
she's got it too.
I didn't think.
Now the people who booed when she chose Lou Costello, leave the room. All right, slide it. Yeah! There we go. Charles gave that to you. Very good. All right. Now, Bertha.
Trying to think of that name, but I couldn't. I'm glad he mentioned it.
Yeah, because that's one you wanted all along. All right, you've picked up another $500. You have $6,200. You're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won, or 5,000. Hold on to me, honey. Let's support each other up here. Yes, don't shake so much, though, because it rouses my libido. All right. Now, to collect the $5,000, Bertha, you have to match one celebrity exactly. Who do you call
We
on?
both can't shake together here. We'll both be falling. You
That's
better
right.
be careful.
Right.
I'll call on Richard again.
You're going to call on Richard. You did it with him last time, right? All right, stand right there facing me, and here we go. Wait, I just got to reach over here, and now you can grab on again, Bertha. Here it is. Good luck to you. Worth $5,000. Reads as follows. Blank crackers. Blank crackers. Now he's finished, Bertha. Give us the answer that he's written on the card. We give you $5,000.
Animal crackers.
What's that?
Animal crackers.
Animal crackers. Well, she had the answer all made up, didn't wait at all. Animal Crackers says we'll match you. What do you say to that, Richard?
That's the Shirley Temple thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Animal Crackers in my suit.
No,
That's
I can't change it. I wish I could. Animal. I forgot to tell you one Kill
thing,
Bertha. I don't mind winning money, Bertha, but that's silly, darling.
Now, I point out to anyone who may be up here next time, be careful of poor Richard's tooth there. Listen, you've got $11,200. How do you feel about that? That's good for you. Let's meet your new player now. Here comes Pat Shepard. As soon as it stops, you can get on. We'll go over here together. Hello there, Pat. This lady is very excited, Pat, so we'll let her sit down there and get her act together while we talk with you for a second or two. Where are you from and all that?
I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah?
I'm a postal clerk in Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 sons, James and Robert. They're good boys, really great boys.
Billy.
James and Robert.
Oh, James and Robert, yeah. Really great boys.
Great boys.
Great boys.
Yes.
Really great?
Really great.
Okay. How old are they?
15 and 12.
15 and 12.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, we're delighted to see you here.
Glad to be
We
here.
got to do a little business with America, and then we'll get back and start this game. Okay? Watch this. Here we go. Now, Pat, you may have a choice of A or B.
Right, B.
B it is. New game. Everybody plays. Abdullah the Sheik has 100 wives, and not one of them is blank. Not one of them is blank.
I didn't know you could play this game, too.
Pat Shepard. Abdullah the Sheik has 100 wives, and not one of them is blank.
Pregnant.
Pregnant. I heard that. I heard that.
What did you hear? What did you hear?
Someone said not one of them is female. What do you say to that?
Well, I had no idea.
I know you had no...
In that case, mine makes perfect sense.
That's right. There's one for Pat.
Wasn't that cute? Someone said female.
Yes.
You think that's what I said, didn't you?
Not
But
one of
I
them is-
didn't. I matched.
Pregnant. There it is. Two for Pat. Okay, Chuck.
It doesn't say much for Abdullah, does it?
No, it doesn't.
He was injured in a horse. He fell off a horse.
Yes.
With child.
With child. Three for Pat. Now, Pat, you're doing very well with this one here. Marianne, Abdullah the Sheik has 100 wives. Not one of them is pregnant. What do you think of that?
Well, I think they're not expecting either.
That's right. There's 4 for her. What happened to Abdullah, Richard?
He hadn't been feeling well.
Oh. Well,
tired blood.
Tired blood, yes.
A toothache.
Yes, Miss Betty Honey.
Well, they're not sure about number 72 and number 84. I
Oh.
mean, the jury's still out on them, but I think they all had a headache. He's not pregnant.
Pregnant. Well! Isn't that unusual? 6 on the first round?
I
Isn't
did it.
that unbelievable? Bertha, you got to go to work. Here's your first rounder. Harry's wife said Harry was a practical joker to the very end. At his funeral, when they opened Harry's casket, a blank came out. Practical joker to the very end.
Practical joker.
To the very end. At the funeral, when they opened Harry's casket, a blank came out.
Practical joker.
Practical joker.
Don't
Well, it
turn
should be Harry's widow, dear, not Harry's wife.
Harry's wife said, Harry's widow.
Widow said.
Harry's
Harry
widow
was-
said. All right.
Wait a week.
Okay. There you go. Now, Bertha, you ready?
Yeah, I'm so jumbled up, I didn't understand that.
Well, here it is. Harry's widow said, Harry was a practical joker to the very end. At his funeral, when they opened Harry's casket, a blank came out.
A joker.
A what?
A joker.
A joker.
It's not good, but somebody else has got to take me off of here. Might as well be Pat.
She's cute. What'd you say, Tom?
Well, I thought maybe a joker would have fit. I was going to say a small, willing friend of Harry's, but I put a lily.
A lily. Just jump right out of there, eh? Okay.
I didn't know what a dead man could send out of there.
Yes. They're not too thrilled with it, are they? There. Let's see what you have.
Well, what he did was he hired, when he found out he was going to pass into the great beyond, he hired someone in advance. It was a lady with spangles and pasties and other accoutrements of her trade.
Jump right out of there.
I'm not having a good time.
Okay.
I wonder why you don't act more. A go-go dancer.
A go-go dancer. That's when they opened Harry's casket, a go-go dancer came out. Isn't that an interesting sight to behold, Marianne?
It sure is. I think that fits his image, a go-go dancer.
Yes.
However, I didn't think about that part of his image.
Tell us about it.
Well, you know what really scares me is our daughter put a rubber snake in the bed, and boy, was that a practical joke.
Rubber snake?
Yeah, it just jumped right out. Now, wouldn't that scare you?
Yeah, that would be frightening. They'd pop right out of the casket, right. Yeah. What'd you say?
I thought he had a rabbit come.
A rabbit jumped right out, yeah.
Like a magician, you
Yes.
Or Oh, but like at a party, you know, one of those cakes with a girl jumps
A
out.
naked lady. Yeah. Okay. Now, Bertha, you're going to have one more shot at it, but first we've got to do a little business with America.
Today's consolation prizes are first, West Bend's 2 to 10 cup automatic quick trick coffee maker that features a double filter system, lets you brew delicious coffee with or without paper filters. And Hoover's Celebrity 2 for upright effectiveness and the suction power of a canister. Hoover, the #1 name in vacuum cleaners. And the Schick Super 2 Classic Razor, a solid pewter handle styled by International Silver. Schick puts a little Christmas in every day of the year. And a set of steak knives and a supply of natural cheese from Denmark for everyday enjoyment or that special occasion. Choose the famous Danish Blue, Havarti, Estland, or Tybo. Match game continues now with Gene Rader.
Thank you very much, Johnny O. Okay, here it is, Bertha. It's 6-0 in favor of Pat. Now, we go to round 2 here, and we'll give you the choice of A or B, and you must match all 6 celebrities to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
I'm going to take B again.
B again. Okay, here it is. Matilda said, she said at the dance, I drank a gallon of beer. She says, now I'm not waltzing Matilda, I'm blanking Matilda. Waltzing Matilda.
Dancing.
All right. Are you ready, Bertha? Here we go. Matilda said at the dance, I drank a gallon of beer, and now I'm not waltzing Matilda, I'm blanking Matilda.
I don't drink beer, but I've heard it makes you tinkle a lot. So.
She said she heard beer makes you tinkle a lot, Tom.
Where'd she hear that?
I don't know. What'd you say? She got to have 6
I said
tinkles.
sloshing. I didn't know you could
Sloshing.
say that.
So that means Pat Shepard wins the game. What the rest of you have? Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. All right, right there, if you please, man. Bertha, you got a total of $11,200 you're going to be leaving here with. Bertha Lester. And a girl, while we're spinning her off, we got a message just for you. Gene Rayburn, join us next time, Match Game 77. Tally ho!
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Bob Barker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Shall we sell out, Johnny? Shall we sell all our shares in the... No. How are you? You got a good bunch here, and you got a good bunch out there, and you got a good bunch here. How's the bunch tonight?
Oh, I haven't looked lately.
There'd be none of that.
Oh, okay.
Anything I can do for anybody here?
Do you have any raid?
Any raid? You wouldn't do that to that sweet lady, would you? What would you like to say hello to our two players over here? Verna Jones and Greg Fox. Now, we'd like to find out a little something about each of you. Greg, will begin with you. Please tell us the story of your life in 8 seconds. Ready? Go.
Well, I'll be married 8 years, 5 years this December.
All right, Greg, now make up your mind.
It seems like 8.
Are you really married, Greg?
Yes, I'm really married.
You really are married?
Positive.
And how many years you been married?
5 this December.
5 this December. Okay,
Right.
continue.
We have a beautiful adopted daughter, Nicole Elizabeth, 9 months old.
That's a marvelous
I'm
idea.
a junior high school physical education teacher, and
Yeah.
I also coach football at a high school, and that's why my voice is gone this week.
Well, you've been hollering a lot.
A little bit.
Yes. Don't you have one of those bullhorns so you can talk to the players on the field without hollering that much?
It's built in.
It is?
Yes.
All right. All right, Greg, we wish you the best of luck. Nice to have you here. Now, Verna Jones.
Okay.
Where are you from?
From British Honduras.
From what?
British Honduras.
From the British Honduras?
Yes.
That's the first time we've had one of those, isn't it?
That's Not a moment too soon.
That's right. Yeah. All right, Verna, what else?
Okay, I work as a dental assistant in a children's dental office, and like I said, I'm from British Honduras. My husband is also from British Honduras. And we've got a cute little 6-year-old boy named Sean and an old English sheepdog named Cotton.
Okay. And you have lovely teeth.
Thank you. I brush a lot.
And you get rid of the plaque on your
I
teeth.
sure do, yes.
She has her plaque under control in her mouth. That's a terrible thing that causes caries, right?
Yes.
Or cavities,
what is
as
this,
we
a
say.
Pepsodent commercial?
Yes. No, it isn't. All right. Are you both ready to play there? I want to remind you that you're going to try to match as many of our celebrities as you can, and the winner goes on to play the big money super match, which can pay off over $10,000. All right.
Yahoo!
Greg, we'll ask you to make the selection here. Do you want A or B?
B, please.
B it is. Here we go, folks. Kojak said, he said, you won't believe this, baby, but when I put on my wig, I look like blank. Kojak said that.
Kojak said it.
When I put on my wig, I look like blank.
Oh, there are so many choices.
Yes. Well, the first
don't
round questions
bother
are
doing all
like that. There are a number of good choices. We narrow it down a little bit later. Okay. Are you finished? Bob?
I have finished.
You have finished. Okay, all the lights are on up there, and we're waiting for Fanny. Just put it in the slot there, and away we go. We come to Greg Fox. Kojak said, you won't believe this, baby, but when I put on my wig, I look like blank.
Rock Hudson.
Rock Hudson, he says. Wait a minute. He's a teacher and a coach and a father who's been married 5 or 8 years, depending on...
And a terrific yellow.
You're ashamed of.
Brett.
What?
Brett.
I was thinking of movie stars, weren't you?
That really surprised me. That never crossed my mind.
Was the only thing that crossed my mind.
Really?
I wear my own hair now.
That's right. She doesn't wear the wigs anymore.
They worked on it for 2 hours before the show. I watched. Yeah.
So,
I was going to say Gina Lola Brigida, but I realized that she was Italian, and he's Greek, right?
Yes.
So I said Paul Newman. I'm sorry.
Paul Newman, a beautiful human being. Yes.
Cute as a... Don't knock Paul Newman, honey.
Paul Newman ain't bad. Kojak was just funning. He's kidding around there a little bit. Charles.
I love Charles.
Well, there was so many answers. I just said I look like hell.
Kojak said, you won't believe this, baby, but when I put on my wig, I look like Rock Hudson, according to Greg Fox. What, according to Arlene Francis?
I mean no offense to Rock Hudson, but I said a woman.
All right. Moving right along, Richard.
As fast as possible.
Yes, went to telly. pops that old wig on.
Yeah.
He looks like Cher.
Cher! Oh, there it is. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Just like Cher. No Rock Hudson so far, Greg. Let's see if we get a Rock Hudson out of Fanny. Oh, wait, I'll start all over. Let's see if we get a Fanny out of Rock Hudson. Now,
No, we said Rock Hudson, Paul Newman, in the same family, Richard Dawson.
Oh, all the beautiful people mentioned in one breath there. Now, Verna Jones, your first round question reads as follows. Listen carefully. Mrs. Perkins said, out at the home, we don't have a TV set. So, for entertainment, we all get together in the parlor and we watch Old Man Periwinkle try to blank. That's what we do. Oh, we have a grand time.
Do it again. I like Mrs. Perkins.
Form a big circle, see? Oh, form this big circle. We stand around there, watch Old Man Periwinkle try to blank.
We're at the home, right?
At the home, yes.
Okay, I got it.
Don't have a TV set there, you see. That's the way it is.
I got it, dear.
You're not a bad
These
looking.
windows are closed.
You're not a bad looking young man, you know that?
Thank you.
He's not young.
He's not young, he looks young to me, honey.
I like Mrs. Perkins. She's
Oh, did you do that, I hope?
Do what, you hamburger?
Everybody ready to the lower chair, everybody ready to the upper chair. We come to Verna Jones. Mrs. Perkins says, she's cute, isn't she?
Thank you.
Out at the home, we don't have a
Get the Orifix.
Out at the home, we don't have a TV set, so for entertainment, what we do is, you see, we form this big circle. Everybody stands around and we watch Old Man Periwinkle try to blank.
To strip.
To strip. Did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
She says, watch Old Man Periwinkle try to strip. That means take it off.
Yes. Well, I don't know whether he was trying to take it off or whether he already had it off, but Mr. Periwinkle now is he's in the home, is he not?
He's one of us,
he's
yes.
one of,
well, not exactly one of
Well, they watched
us.
Mr. Periwinkle try to get up. Just get up.
Stand up. Well, it's difficult. You know how it is once you're sitting down in those comfortable chairs.
No, I'm a young person.
Oh.
I can snap right up there. I said he tried to make one of the inmates. He was just patting her and all that stuff.
Okay.
I went along with Robert. I said stand up.
Stand up. So we don't have Verna Jones' answer yet, which is strip. For entertainment, we all get together in the parlor, watch Old Man Periwinkle try to strip. What do you say?
I say that while he was doing it, he danced a little.
Yes, that's the upside down dance. There is
That's
the
the
right
way he
side
did
up
it.
dance
He
on
was
his
very
head.
old.
Danced on his head. Try it. We're looking for a stripper, Richard.
Waltzing
An old
Matilda,
stripper.
an
Yeah,
Australian
Waltzing
dance.
Matilda, no.
No, they all stood around and watched the old hamburger Periwinkle.
Yes?
Tried to walk.
Oh,
got off.
difficult. What do you say there?
I say under the B, 3.
Got it.
No, I say they all tried to watch him breathe.
That's the way it goes. So, as any fool can plainly see, zip to zip, here it is. We're going to go out of business unless you get hot here. When you're hot, you're hot. Well, you're going to get hot right after these messages. Come back. We're ready to carry on. All right, we finished round one. Neither of our contestants has matched any of our celebrities, so we'll push this button, go to round two, and I want to point out to you, in the interim, while you were gone, his microphone got sick, and we called the ambulance and took it away, and they're repairing it now. And in case it doesn't get back, I will just, that's why I have this long telescopic microphone here, so I can say, Greg, make your selection.
Right.
Right. No, it's A or B, Greg.
A or B?
A or B? No, I said. Oh. No, I got so engrossed in telling you about his sick microphone, I forgot that he went first last time. And since the score is tied, zip to zip here, pitcher's duel, she goes first this time. And you have a working microphone there, so we ask you A or B.
I'll go with B.
B. Thank you for straightening me out, Greg. You're fired. The mummy said. The mummy said, the guy who rapped me did a lousy job. He left my blank sticking out. Okay. Vern is thinking about that. Good. Okay, these two are finished. Charles is ready.
I'm
Good.
almost ready. Is Fanny ready?
No hands.
All right.
Would you like to see it?
No, no, no. I trust you implicitly.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Verna.
Things are going beautifully so far.
The mummy said, the guy who rapped me did a lousy job. He left my blank sticking out.
He left my fanny sticking out.
You said that.
Yes.
Okay.
What did she say?
She said he left my fanny sticking out. That's what she said.
Fanny's
Yeah,
been
you didn't
sticking
even
out
know
for
him there.
years.
What'd you say, Bob?
I said, back to the rest home. I was working in a little higher area. I said no.
Nose is
sticking
very
out.
good. That's a good response. Hers is not bad. Nose is okay.
Thank the multitude who applauded that.
Yeah. 8 people agreed with you. That ain't bad.
No.
What do you
And
say?
they were on the right, those 8 people.
Yeah.
Way over there. Now, in the middle, we're going to have a large burst of applause because I said nether region.
Nether region, which is a match. That's one for Verna. The nether region.
The nether region of a person's body is away
Yes.
from their nose.
Right, Charles.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sinclair. Tongue for a boring answer.
Tongue for a boring answer. All right. So we've had one match so far. Verna Jones is looking for the guy who brought me did a lousy job. He left my fanny sticking out, according to her. What according to you, Arlene?
Well, I have ESP for British Honduras, and I said Fanny.
Oh, there it is. 2 for Verna. Ricardo.
I was always told to keep my nose out of other people's business.
Oh, I see.
So
That's right.
Brilliant answer.
Okay, nose is brilliant, isn't it? Yes, of course. Now, Fanny. She's looking for Fanny.
I know she is. God bless her. I said nose, unfortunately. I was a
Okay.
whack.
So that's 2 for you. And now, Greg, we've come to your second round question. You must match 2 to tie, 3 to win. The health inspector said.
What?
He said, now this is the health inspector. He said, boy, is that restaurant filthy. It's so filthy, not even the blanks will eat there.
Filthy.
Is that restaurant filthy? It's so
So
filthy,
filthy,
not even the
blanks
will eat there.
Oh,
Right.
there are 2 terrific choices. I can't make up my mind.
All right. That's good.
That's very
That's
good.
good.
Very good.
Okay. Right. Just checking up on everybody here. Okay. Now we come over here to Greg. The health inspector said, boy, is that restaurant filthy. It's so filthy, not even the blanks will eat there. Oh, you need the mic. Oh, thank you, Greg. I don't know how I'd do the show without you.
Cockroaches.
If they don't say cockroaches, they're going to get lynched, aren't they? Okay, Bob.
Okay, well,
Say cockroaches.
As a man who just had his home fumigated, I was tempted to say termites, but I knew they'd boo. Instead, I said ants.
You said ants.
Ants. One more outburst and the marshals will clear the courtroom.
Now, Brett.
What did I say?
What did you say?
I said there were 2 terrific choices, correct?
Yes. Cockroaches was 1.
I narrowed it down, and I said roaches as in-
Roaches. That's 1 for Greg. Charles.
I wish I'd have said cockroaches because I didn't know if you came from New York. Eastern play. Western, we don't have cockroaches.
Oh, yes, we do.
Not really.
Really?
I've seen them in your kitchen.
Now, you're not from here either. Isn't that true? They're not so, whatever that word is.
Are they prevalent here?
Prevalent.
No.
All right, so I thought he might know that. So all I can say is rats.
Rats. Okay. The health inspector said, boys, that restaurant filthy. It's so filthy, not even the blanks will eat here. And cockroaches is the answer he's looking for.
I come from the East.
Roaches. Tie score. Now, Richard, do you break the tie?
I'll tell you how filthy it was.
How filthy was it?
Not even the owners would eat
Not
it.
even the owners. Fanny, do you untie the score?
I've never seen one, except Brett and I went out to dinner once and she opened her little purse and one ran right up on the table. It was a cockroach.
Cockroach. Come on down, Brett. Congratulations. You stand by for a moment. Verna, it was a
It's
pleasure
nice.
meeting you.
Same here.
You're a dear, sweet lady. We've got some gifts for you together with our thanks for being on Match Game PM. Verna Jones, while we're spinning her off, we'll spin these messages for you. Well, here we go. It's time now for the Big Money Super Match, Greg, where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we've got 2 audience matches for you, and whatever you win in these audience matches, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10. Now, let's get right to it here. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Wedding blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the middle one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. 3 of our celebrities are permitted to assist. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake. There's one.
Fanny.
I have it.
What?
Wedding dress.
Dress. There's a wedding dress. Got a wedding cake and a wedding dress.
So?
And Brett.
Oh, there are so many choices. I can't decide which one.
Say one.
Shotgun.
No. Wedding.
What about wedding bells?
Wedding bells. So you got bells, cake, and dress.
I'll go with Brent and Bells.
Yes.
Oh, I hope you're right.
All right. All right, he's going to go with Brent's answer and say wedding bells.
Oh.
Let's begin down at the bottom here and see if wedding bells is under the $100 response. Wedding night. Nobody thought of that? It's been so long. Looking for
With
wedding
me, it
bells.
never was.
Here's the $250 response. Wedding ring.
Oh, my Lord.
So far, we're striking out here.
Oh,
Last
I can't
chance for
stand
wedding
it.
bells. Slide it, Earl. Wedding bells! Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations, Greg. You've won the $500, which means that the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now let's see how much more you can win with our second audience match. Are you ready, Earl?
Ready.
He's ready. All right, we polled another audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank the lion. All right, whom do you call on here?
Richard.
Leo.
Leo the lion.
Arlene.
Arlene, have you got one?
The lamb.
Lamb. The lamb and the lion?
They laid down together. You remember your
Yes,
Bible,
right,
of course.
okay.
Right.
And Brett again.
How about Androcles and the lion?
Androcles and the lion. Okay, so you got
Well,
Androcles
it's
and
not
the
what-
lion, the
look
lamb
what
and the
I did
lion,
with the
and
bells,
Leo the
kids.
lion.
Leo the lion.
Leo the lion's the one you want. Let's see if Leo the lion is hiding under the $100 response. Clarence the lion. Clarence, you remember her. All right, let's see if Leo the lion is under the $250 response. The wind and the lion. Very intellectual group we had here that day. Last chance for Leo the lion. Here's the $500 response. Leo the lion is got it. All right, he's won another $500. We multiply that by 10, makes 5,000. Add that to the other 5,000. He's shooting for a pot of $10,000. Now to collect that, you got to match one celebrity head-to-head exactly. Which one will it be?
Richard.
All right, Richard, you get ready to write, and Greg, you face me. Here is the $10,000 question. Up and blank. Up and blank.
That's too easy.
Up and blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, Greg Fox, we need an answer from you which you think will match his. What do you say to that? Up and
down.
Up and down? Up and down. All right. He says up and down will match you, Richard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought of the song Up, Up, and Down.
That's $11,000 for you. Congratulations. Who's out there rooting for you?
Everybody I know.
Your wife?
My wife, friends,
They're
everybody.
all there. All right. They're screaming and hollering for Greg Fox. He's got $11,000. Congratulations to you. We'll be back with Greg in a moment or so. You were all splendid. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game PM. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand. And Papermate pens, the only pens with the ink pump to let you write at any angle, the perfect gift, Papermate. A new pulsating water massage from Polonex featuring 4 shower heads in one. Lets you dial how you want to feel, installs easily. And Hanes Quality Blend underwear of cotton and polyester offer all day, all over comfort, washing after washing, wear after wear. And for a smooth-running car, Castrol VTX motor oil for all models and sizes of cars, Castrol lubrication for cars, motorcycles, and snowmobiles. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production.